Some roads take you somewhere. Others become part of the story. Our trip through Zion National Park in an M1087 military truck belonged to the second kind. The first surprise came at the Zion-Mount Carmel Tunnel. Because the truck was larger than most vehicles, park rangers stopped traffic in both directions and guided us straight down the center. For a few quiet minutes, the tunnel felt like it belonged to us alone. Cut through Navajo sandstone in 1930, it is a mile and a little more of engineering and patience, with openings in the cliff face that bring in light and turn the drive into something between a road and a sequence of framed views. We visited during the strange stillness of the COVID shutdowns, when the park was far quieter than expected. Trails were limited, but the drives through Zion were open, and the silence made the red cliffs seem even larger. It felt almost unreal, as if we had slipped into a private showing of one of the most famous landscapes in the country. That same quiet also revealed something smaller and more human. We had met another traveler in the Overlanding community who was locked out of public facilities when they closed due to COVID. We invited him to use our shower setup while we went into town. The next morning, he joined us for breakfast, carrying coffee made from his own secret recipe. It was strong, smooth, and just unusual enough to earn a permanent nickname, the Mott Latte. A simple exchange became the kind of friendship that road travel often creates without warning. The Zion-Mount Carmel Highway itself felt like part of the adventure. It climbs through switchbacks, tunnels, and sheer rock walls, saving dozens of miles of travel between Zion and Bryce Canyon. Every turn seemed made to remind us that the road was not only a path through the park, but also a feat of persistence and design. One day, we entered the lottery for permits to AngelsLanding and won. The trail carried its reputation with it. Steep drop-offs, a narrow spine of rock, and views that looked almost impossible from above. Zach kept going all the way to the summit. I reached the final landing area and decided that was exactly where I wanted to stop. The sun was warm, the wind lifted over the canyon, and people from around the world sat nearby sharing stories, nerves, and admiration for the climb. While Zach finished the peak, I had my own reward. Time to sit still and let the place speak for itself. Our favorite campsite was not marked on any grand map. It sat across a shallow creek that discouraged most vehicles from crossing. Most vehicles, but not our M1087. We rolled through and found a quiet patch of desert that felt like a private backyard beside flowing water. In the heat of Zion, the creek cooled the air and gave us a place to rest, cook, and watch the light change on the rocks. We spent nearly 2 weeks in and around Zion, and each day brought another reason to stay a little longer. A historic tunnel, a near-empty park, a coffee offered by a stranger, a dangerous summit, and a campsite that felt hidden from the world. Some places are beautiful. Some are memorable. Zion was both, and seeing it from the seat of a military truck made it unforgettable.